Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I tried this intro like 5 times, it wasn't working, so we're gonna stick with this one. So I love watching videos and tutorials on YouTube and I love working out, so I thought why not combine those two together and do reviews of me completing other YouTubers' workouts. So I thought it'd be a good idea if I continuously tried new workouts and see which ones worked for me and which ones didn't, just so you're not wasting time trying to get results with a workout that's not gonna cut it. So for my first fitness review video, I'm going to be reviewing Sabri's, I believe it's called the Perfect Ab Challenge or routine to get abs in 2 weeks or something like that. I know the time scale was 2 weeks. So I did this routine for the full 2 weeks every single day, and today was the last day. This ab video is really short. It's only about 8 minutes long. I measured my weight before and after, and I think next time I'll do my waist measurements because I forgot it this time, so I'll do it for my next review. So right off the bat, I originally started with a weight of 140, and keep in mind, I started quarantine with a weight of 125, so I added a few pounds. And this is the heaviest I've been besides junior year of high school. Normally, I range around 126. Freshman year of college, I lost a lot of weight, and that is due to 2 reasons. One of them is being on a college boxing team, and the second one is because I was running out of money on my dining account, so I couldn't eat as much as I wanted to. So I was in a calorie deficit, and I was working out a bunch. So in the summer up to around the winter, I was around 140, and that was my starting weight for this challenge as well. This challenge is obviously an ab challenge. I wasn't expecting to lose a bunch of weight, especially since it was only 2 weeks. I did drop to 139.5, which is again like really small. It's not a significant number, but I did drop a little bit. What I also did for about half the challenge was try being vegan, and that lasted 10 days. And I was hungry all the time, and I definitely was not getting enough protein. I was basically in an accidental calorie deficit. One of the things I think Lily did a really good job of was fitting this ab routine into a short amount of time. I think 8 minutes is a great amount of time for people who don't want to stick around for a 15 to 20 minute workout solely dedicated to your abs. I have the bias of being a college athlete, but I think this video is well suited for beginners to intermediate level. So I think Lily did a great job of including a lot of exercises. She really focused in on crunch variations, which I thought was interesting. I feel like some people might get turned off by the fact that they have to do one specific exercise for a really long period of time, and if they hate that exercise, that workout is going to be miserable. So I think she kind of made it fair for everyone who might not like this 30-second workout, but guess what? The next one's going to be one that they like, and so on. I thought some of the exercises were definitely a lot harder than others, so it's interesting how she spaced out the video. In my opinion, it went from easy to hard. So I think for about 1/3 of these exercises, I really had to make that mind-muscle connection. Otherwise, I don't think I would have felt anything in my abs. As a person who does ab exercises, I do like exercises that make me feel like I'm doing something right. And not to say that pain is the only indicator that you're actually effectively working out your muscle. That is definitely not true. But I guess for ab workouts, I'd like to see it actually feeling like it's affecting my abs in some way. And that was true for about 2/3 of the workout, specifically the plank variations, the crunch variations. I can definitely feel it. It was just in some exercises like the flaps and the toe taps, and those ones I feel as if they don't do much for me. Could be different for you. Maybe it's just because I'm already at a certain stage in my athletic career where these exercises aren't as beneficial. So my favorite exercise throughout the routine was actually the crunches, just because I felt it the most in my abs without having to really think oh, I need to feel it in my abs right now. I felt it right away. Maybe that's just because I've been doing crunches for so long, but I think that was my favorite one, especially because it was near the end. It was kind of like that last burnout you had to push through. She included a lot of exercises that I don't normally see in people's ab routines, and I feel like that's because they don't feel as effective. One of the exercises I wasn't necessarily a fan of was the ones where you put your hands down and your feet down, but your knees are up, and you're kind of just sort of moving from side to side. And then there's also one where you're holding but your knees are up, and then you're tapping your shoulder area. I personally didn't think this was too effective in terms of feeling it in my abs. I really felt it in my legs. Maybe my form wasn't correct, or I was doing something wrong. I wasn't making the mind-muscle connection. I don't know. But I think if I had to do all of that effort just to feel it in my abs, it's not too great of an exercise. The reason why I think this exercise is great for a beginner to intermediate is because it includes a lot of easier ab exercises that don't turn people away when they think of an ab workout. This is one pretty much everyone can get through. Even if you take breaks at times, at least you're still doing the ab workout. I think there's some exercises from this video that I would include in my normal ab routine, specifically the crunch variations. The planks are really important. So as for the exercises shown in the beginning to the middle of the video, I don't think I would include my ab routine just because I don't think they're as effective as the other ones that I tried. So for my ab routine, I like to feel it in my abs and feel an intense workout back to back to back, especially if it's only going to last for a short amount of time, because otherwise I feel like I'm wasting time. Again, this is all based on personal preference, personal opinion, and what I saw in my results. Totally can be different for you, so it's up to you whether or not you want to try this video for yourself. So I did remember for this video to include before and after pictures. So this is what I looked like before. So exactly at the beginning of the 2 weeks, I didn't have the most defined stomach. It usually varies depending on how much I'm eating, how much water I'm drinking, because that can affect how much I'm bloating like at the time I'm taking this picture. So specifically the beginning one I took when I drank a bunch of water, I ate a bunch of food, and I was like, all right, time to get started. So I didn't take this picture today. I believe I took it like 2 days ago, but anyway, it's basically like near the end of the ab routine. So as you can see in this picture, I'm not really bloated at all. My stomach's pretty flat, and I do have some visible lines. I want to put this out there that I don't think it was all credit to the video. I think part of what got me to that point was because I've been eating like super clean. So I feel like some people might say, oh my gosh, you have flipping lines now. Like you can't say that the ab routine didn't work for you, or that like it didn't give you abs that you wanted. I think a large part of it was due to the fact that I was eating super well during the like majority of this ab routine. Specifically literally only eating healthy foods because that is all I can find when I was vegan. And this is also another like random thing to throw out there. As you can see, I kind of described the differences in the images, not just based on like the looks, but like how I got those looks. For example, first one, taken at night, water bloating, food bloating, etc. And then the second picture, lines are pretty well defined and it looks like I have a flat stomach. My leggings are covering up like the lower half. My leggings and my shirt only allow for that like middle upper half of my abs to show, and I have lines there. So I didn't drink a bunch of water or eat a bunch of food before this picture was taken, so I wasn't visibly bloated. I think these are a lot of things to think about when you look at fitness influencers and you're jealous of what they have and the features that they have. But a lot of the times they're taking these pictures kind of like what I did in the second photo, where it's good lighting, you're not bloated, and you know you look good. So I wanted to put that out there in case you find yourself looking at fitness influencers or being jealous of what they have, comparing yourself negatively. I think that these people and their body images can be great inspiration for you on your workout journey, but don't let their appearance be what validates your success. Say it's 2 months down the line, you've been working out consistently every day with your rest days, and you've eaten super clean, and you still don't look like the image you set as your inspiration of what you want it to look like. Don't let that discourage you from what's about to come, like what's ahead of you. I think one of the most important things during your fitness journey is to always remember to be patient. Small victories are still victories. So at the end of the whole spiel, I think the main conclusion is a focus on yourself and your individual progress, and you will see more results from there. So that ended up turning into a whole different video, but in case you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. My next video posted will probably be another challenge. I'm not sure which one I'll do yet. It'll probably be another ab one. If you have any suggestions for me or workouts you want me to try and do, let me know. You can put it in the comments down below. Have a great day, stay hydrated, focus on yourself, and you got this. Bye!